Okay, so is everybody here?
I'm
I'm
here.
here.
As here as
His
I
name is bright green, so
Do it.
name is bright green. That means they're close.
Just, think of. Sorry.
It's okay.
Then
When you're questing, when you're leveling new tunes, and you come by this place, just think of him, and he's here in the game. So this little grassy spot, like right here where he is, it's where he's always gonna be.
Oh my god.
Thank you guys for coming. And I know it was like kind of short and sweet and everything, but even if like a lot of you couldn't be there in game, like thanks for joining the server and being there with everybody and all of us.
Thank you for doing this.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Thank you for having us, Bert.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Yeah, thanks for letting me tag along, and thanks for streaming it so that I could observe.
Absolutely no problem.
Sorry for my noisy ass birds if you hear them.
Yeah, I'll never forget first time I ran into Chris back in Wrath of the Lich King. You know, we met playing WoW back on, I guess that was Antonitis,
Yep.
and that's when we formed our Juturna guild originally. And some of my greatest memories just from growing up and stuff, because, you know, that's 13 years ago, that's a long time. And I could always count on Chris to just have that same positive energy no matter what. You know, we kind of lost contact for a while and then came into contact with one another again, and we were able to actually meet up in Chicago. And, you know, we caught lunch once. Brittany, I stayed with you guys on that trip. Chicago, got to hang out with you, Josh.
Yep.
I,
That was a
I
great
have
time.
nothing but great things to say. I never met a man just with that positive attitude, and his laugh was just infectious. I think all you guys know that. So,
Mhm. Definitely.
Absolutely.
wonderful man.
Yeah, I remember when I met Chris, when me and Chris first started like talking. It was like right when Wrath of the Lich King came out, and he stood in line at Best Buy like at midnight to get it to the collector's edition. And and
Well,
like
of
I
course he
didn't play
did.
WoW back then. Yeah, I didn't play WoW back then, but he took the art book with him everywhere. Like every time we would go hang out, we would go out at night. He would take his art book and he would show everybody like, look how great this is.
Yeah.
And he got the tattoo of the Tauren Death Knight.
Oh, that was dope.
Dude, I met Chris when we were working at Teletech, and like I had already been playing WoW, and as soon as I saw that tattoo, I was like, bro, we need to hang out. Oh my god.
Ain't nothing got anything on that Kael'thas tattoo, though.
Yeah,
Oh.
that was his. He was very proud of that when he got that. I remember us. We both signed up for the trial or whatever it was. We both made warlocks. He stuck around a lot longer than I did with this game.
Yeah. This is kind of where we would always regroup, you know, talk to him off and on throughout, but, you know, a new expansion would hit, or, you know, let's start playing again, and then next thing you know, we're sitting there listening to music, having either a music battle or a pet battle or whatever till like 2 o'clock in the morning, and just talking about life.
Yep, I love doing that. He always called the music stuff twos and twos. You play two, I play two. And it's always a lot more than two.
Yeah.
But yeah, every expansion I'm like, I don't think I'm gonna get it, and he always talked me into it. It's like, okay, I'll get it. Or he would just pay for it without telling me.
He's just charismatic like that. He'd do that with him with Steam games. He's like, oh, too bad, it's already gifted.
Yeah.
That's notorious. Headset breaks down. Well, I could just order you one.
Yeah. It's on
I'll
its
never
way.
forget. He tried so hard to get my address so he could send me a freaking waifu pillow.
Oh no.
for everything, Chris.
Hello.
Hey.
Hello.
I think my shit cut out. Did you guys hear what I said?
No.
No.
You were lit up, but nothing was coming through.
Oh,
It's doing it again if you're speaking.
okay. I was just explaining how WoW is just like a really important part of me and Chris's relationship when we were long distance for a year. So
Yep.
and you know
Party for Brittany on WoW.
yeah, and Joe Ray joined at that time. We all know about the infamous mount story with Chris and Joe Ray.
Oh, good. Was that Invincible?
No, it was Rivendare's Charger.
Oh, that's right. Oh, for years and years, Chris was going for that.
Oh my god. He was so mad. He was so mad.
Wait, what mount? This one?
That time that you and like those people that you were playing with at the time who probably don't even play anymore, you guys were running Shatrath. Wait, not Shatrath. Shit. What was it? Strathholm.
Strathholm,
Yeah. Yeah, you guys were running Strathholm and like the mount dropped. And Chris was like, okay, I'm just gonna be nice and just do a slashed roll on it. And this random person who he didn't even know that you were friends with, like, got the mount.
Oh no.
He was pretty upset that I got this Triceratops too.
I remember the
Upset.
first time I ran the Halloween event, the Headless Horseman.
Oh, I've heard this one.
It dropped. I was like, "Hey, Chris, this is a pretty cool mount that you get every time you run this. When you run this thing for the first time." And he's like, "You fucking what?" He was so pissed. And every time I'd log on, I'd be like, "Hey, Chris, check out this mount."
Yeah, every time Halloween would come around, I would be gifted with that story. And every year it had a little bit more on top of it, but loved it. Loved it.
Yeah.
I can't believe it.
He did get the mount in what was that? In the tower, like by Stormwind raid.
Oh,
Karazhan?
What was it?
Stockades? No, not the raid.
It'd be midnight, wouldn't it, Karazhan?
Yeah, Karazhan.
Yeah, Kara. Yeah, he got the mount in Kara, and he was like, "Hey." I'm gonna run
You're-
Kara. Do you want to go with me? And I was like, no, I think I'm gonna hang back. The mount dropped.
Oh no.
Did he ever get invincible, or is that his name? Invincible. Was-
Invincible. No, he never got it.
yeah, me neither. We ran that all the time.
But every time we ran ICC, he would always watch that ending cinematic with Arthas.
Yeah, every time.
Are you winning, son?
He'd be like, "This is so sad. This is like the saddest like thing in the game."
He loved the music, and I think it was Arthas, my son.
Yes.
Oh yeah. Oh, absolutely. And he would talk about video games live. I think they played that. I really wish we could have went and saw video games live.
Mm-hmm. He always talked about that. He loved that.
It's really cool that we can talk about like all these memories that we have with Chris and WoW and stuff.
Oh yeah.
It really it means a lot. You guys have
Yeah.
no idea.
Yeah. I touched on it, but the music that the man exposed me to, I can't thank him enough for some of that stuff. I'll never forget sitting in my basement in the dark with my potato computer and listening to Immortal Technique with some, BS like $10 headphones from Target. And first time I listened to which song is that? Dance with the Devil? Is that what it's called?
Yep.
Dude,
that was his favorite.
That shit hit.
Yeah.
I'll never forget that. Or just sitting in Ventrilo and hitting the what the fuck boom. That was kind of my thing when I was an immature kid.
Yeah, actually, so like a couple people that are in here, Becca and Dale, and there was Jamie, too, and Brian. We were all in this guild called Tides of Darkness, and we all got like super close. And Dale and they came to Chicago actually, and like we spent like Dale got this super sweet deal like on a nice hotel in downtown Chicago, and we all stayed there and went to museums and everything, and it was amazing.
Oh, that's awesome.
I have been thinking about that trip all day. We had such a great time that weekend.
It really was
really
so
did.
much fun.
I remember Chris talking about it a lot.
And Brittany, my mom, sends her thoughts as well.
Thank you. And yes, Dale's mother was there too, and everybody loved
Not because I was like 14 at the time or anything, but she just wanted to come.
That's awesome.
No, it was super cool. No, it was amazing. Like, his mother was great. We loved her.
She enjoyed meeting you guys a lot too, and was talking to her this morning about everything.
Yeah, we went to Carmine's, and remember that, oh my god, that French toast at Carmine's. How could we ever not forget that?
Yeah, Tyler Buchanan, who was Deviator back in the day, that Death Knight that he couldn't kill a Paladin to save his life. And then CJ, Xavier Malkin, they both sent their condolences. They couldn't make it work.
Right on. That's cool. I mean, they're here in spirit. But just, like, it's so cool that Ryan streamed everything, and you know they know where to go. Like that's where he is. He'll always be there.
Absolutely.
I'm not sure if I'm gonna play WoW.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
I was wondering the same, if it would be too painful.
Definitely not at the moment, but if I ever decide that I want to get back into it, you know,
Definitely wouldn't want you just to give it up, though. A break from it would definitely be good, for sure.
yeah, we'll see. Maybe someday. And even like with a few of our friends who are on now that like live in Schaumburg, BlizzCon every year, like we would get the virtual ticket and we would have these great BlizzCon parties, and we would all watch BlizzCon together and watch the new content releases and the cosplay show and everything.
That's awesome.
Yeah, those were good times.
For sure. In fact, I think that's how I met Amber and Katie and Carl and Tony.
Yep.
Yes, it is.
It's like some people watch sports, but like our thing once a year was like the first Friday and Saturday of November. That was our big thing.
Heck yeah.
Yep.
That was our Super Bowl.
Absolutely.
BlizzCon parties.
Oh yeah, they were great. I wish you could have been there for some, Josh.
Yeah. You guys told me about them. They sounded a lot of fun. Because I would always watch them on my end too. Or the
Right,
free
yeah,
stuff at least.
Right, yeah, we would switch off every year. Like, it was like, okay, so this year I'm gonna do the BlizzCon ticket on my account, and I'm gonna get the stuff, and then next year you can. I'm like, okay, and then we would switch off like every year. All right, guys. Well, thank you guys so much for like being part of this. I know that this means a lot to Chris, but my sister, she's gonna be here. She's leaving tomorrow, so I'm gonna spend a little bit of time with her while I can.
Sounds good, Britt. And if you ever need anything, just holler.
All right.
Yes, always here for you, Brittany.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Thanks for putting us together.
This was
No
great.
problem. Thank you guys
Thank you
for
guys
being
for being
part
there
of
for
this.
her as well.
And thank you for the people who stream this. Like, thank you so much. It means a lot.
Yep. Thanks for letting me be a part of this again. You guys all seem like a really great group of people, which honestly I would expect nothing less if you were friends of Judah. So anyway, it was nice hanging out with you guys this evening, and I wish all of you well.
Thank
No
you.
problem. Thank
Thank
you
you.
so much, Marissa. It was
All right. Good night, guys.
Brittany, I'll text you later.
Good night.
All right. Good night, guys. Love you guys so much. Thank you.
Alright.
Thank you.
Good night.
Love you.
Good night, Brad.
Night, Brett.
Good night, everybody.